The US froze billions in foreign aid, and we are already seeing the consequences. Let's start with HIV treatments in Africa. The US used to spend billions on stopping the spread of HIV. In fact, George W. Bush was the one who started this program. But now, they're on pause everywhere. According to the Wall Street Journal, in Kenya, HIV-positive patients can't get their meds, and some are so desperate they're choosing grave sites for themselves because they don't think they will survive, and they want to make things easier for their families. Kenya's health minister says they have about 6 months worth of medication left. After that, no one knows. And it's not just HIV treatment. In Syria, the Associated Press reports that people with diabetes, thyroid conditions, and other chronic illnesses can't get their meds either. 10 clinics have now shut down completely, and mental health services for refugees, victims of torture and sexual assault are expected to close as well. And Sudan is on the brink of famine. Based on the most recent data from emergency response rooms, 742 community kitchens feeding over 800,000 people have already closed. The Washington Post spoke to a humanitarian worker who estimated that 8 million people were at risk of dying from starvation. And of course, it's affecting war zones. A few weeks ago, there was a bombing in Omdurman in Sudan. 54 people died because the ambulance services were no longer available. And this is what happens when the world's biggest aid provider suddenly stops. People don't just suffer, they die. And while all of this is happening, China is making moves. They wasted no time. Just days after the US froze aid, China was already sending aid to Cambodia. What do you think? Should the US resume foreign aid, or is this pause justified?